Hello, my name is Dawson Monday, and today I'm giving my persuasive speech on ditching your old shoes. So everyone, take a look at your shoes right now. How do they look? Are they brand new and look amazing? Are they old and looking like a mouse should be living in them? Well, if you answer the second question with a resounding yes, then you should probably get new shoes. How long have you had them? Less than a year? More than a year? Even longer? If you cannot easily answer one of those questions, then you should probably also get a new pair of shoes. I've been a runner for years, and so I go through shoes very fast. And when you go through shoes like I do, you can tell when you need new ones. You will feel pain in your legs, feet, and even up your back if you keep on wearing the same pair of shoes. So I can bet you, some of you listening to this video is probably thinking that they may need new shoes soon. Doesn't matter when you think of it, but if you think you need some, you should probably just go out and get some. So in this video, I'd like to inform you first, the need for shoes, why we have them. Second, the signs that our shoes are starting to wear down. And third, the effects of how bad shoes can have on your body. Yes, having bad shoes can and most likely will cause some sort of pain. So first, why do we wear shoes? Well, have you ever wondered this in your lifetime, like I have? Then we're probably all in the same boat. So really, we wear them because they are a protective barrier from the surfaces we walk on. Most of them are not very smooth. Just for example, we walk on concrete, asphalt, rocks, sticks, etc. Like all day long, linoleum floors you may walk on. But exceptions are like carpet and hardwood floors. Those are pretty smooth as it is. But we also wear them as a barrier between our feet and protect them from if the ground is like really hot, like in the summer, or very cold in the winter. I mean, just think about walking around the snow with no shoes on. Brr. That does not sound like fun. So we wear them to support ourselves. Having the flat base for our feet and naturally have the arch in the middle help us navigate our way in the day-to-day work. So depending on how active you are every day, really will help determine how soon you should get a new pair of shoes. So if you are walking, let's say 30 minutes a day or an average of 3 to 4 hours a week, replace your shoes every 6 months. If you're walking 60 minutes a day or an average of 7 hours a week, replace your shoes every 3 months. So plan on replacing your fitness or walking shoes every 3 to 6 months, or the usual thing, the guideline is 500 miles worth. So what have I presented is why we wear shoes, but what are the signs and symptoms that you need to know when your shoes are starting to wear down? There's countless signs that are out there, and these are just a few that I feel are a little bit more self-explanatory, if you say. So the best way to know is rotate them, which basically means take a brand new pair of shoes and one that are fairly new, start wearing those around for like a day or so, and then really feel the difference between that one and the other pair you have been wearing. If the new pair feels much, much better, then you might as well just take the other ones and kind of retire them. Or keep them around the house, use them for like work or something. Like if you're out mowing the yard or picking up sticks or something, use that for those. So when they are falling apart, we know that they're dead, then you know it's not good for our body. So easy signs, first, look at the tread and compare it to a new pair. If it looks wore down and the tread is almost gone or is gone, then you're probably at the end of its life. And they're not going to do you any more good than harm. Another way is to lay them flat on a table and see if you can notice that the shoes are laying. So are they leaning more to one side than the other? Is the heel exposed on the inside of the shoe? Are there any more holes like beginning in the shoes, or are there like completely holes you can see your toes in them? Are the insoles coming out of them when you slip your foot out? And the insole's cracked, wrinkled, or just looking bad? All of those are things that are pretty noticeable for your shoes. Another way to tell if they're getting bad is you just take your shoes to a shoe expert, which most of them will be at any major shoe store, at like a Nike or some company that like specializes in the shoes. They can see how you walk, if you overpronate, if you're neutral, or if you supinate. So overpronate is basically your foot will turn inwards towards the arch when you are walking. So the inside of the shoes will be worn out more than the middle to the outside. If you're neutral, that's pretty self-explanatory. The whole shoe is going to look worn evenly from side to side. But if you supinate, it means most of your weight is on the outside of your feet, which means the outside part of the shoe would be more worn out. So the dangers of dead shoes, basically, they're going to affect mainly your lower body, but they can start to move upwards toward your upper body and be sore for an extended time also. So the main injuries that come from bad shoes, starting out is shin splints, or the more medical term is medial tibial stress syndrome, which is stress on your shin bone and the connective tissues that attach the muscles to your bones. They will get inflamed and painful. I myself have suffered from shin splints in the past, and I still am to this day. They are painful at times, and basically they get annoying after a while. They're nagging pain. Easiest way to get it cleared up is icing it for 20-30 minutes a day, about 3-4 times a day, and trying to rest for about 3 days. That will help clear it up and hopefully get rid of the pain. The pain can go away in a week if you take time, rest. Another risk factor of bad shoes is heel spurs. There's a calcium deposit causing a bony protrusion on the underside of the heel bone. Most time it is painless, but if it becomes more severe, it can cause pain. Another one is plantar fasciitis. Inflammation of the thick band of tissue at the bottom of your foot that runs from your heel to your toes. The IT band syndrome, I do suffer also still from this. It's a nagging pain on the outer part of your knee. It is caused when your IT band is too tight, bending your knee creates friction. The IT band and the bursa, used to help the IT band glide smoothly over the knee as you bend and straighten, can both swell, causing pain of the IT band. Stress fractures is a small crack in a bone or severe bruising within a bone. They are caused by overuse from repetitive activity, most common in runners, athletes who participate in running sports, such as soccer and basketball. And other things are back pain, which will mostly be in the lumbar, which is lower back, right above the tailbone. Bad posture, you start leaning over more, and then just normal joint pain. So, in conclusion, as you can see, one of the easiest things we can do to protect ourselves starts at the base. Protecting our feet. It is important. Showing you this video why we wear shoes. They're just protective barriers for our feet from the surface we walk on. We don't really walk in all over rocks and sticks and something with no protection. It's not fun and they do hurt. We do know the signs of bad shoes, seeing how bad the shoes look in general, and we also know what they could do to our bodies if we keep on continuously wearing them. That can lead to many effects that cause long-lasting pain. No one likes nagging pain. And if they are getting bad, just ditch them. You can recycle them at some places and just go out and get yourself some new ones. If you're wondering if your shoes can make it a little bit longer, just buy a new pair and then use the old pair for work around the house. Old shoes are great for working around the yard, especially if something happened to us. I mean, who cares if you get mud on them? Who cares? But thanks for listening. Remember, take good care of yourself. Bad shoes are a rough way to go.